Yo, what's going on, guys? Frankietrades here, bringing you another new watch list video for the week. Hope you guys look forward to this week's coming watch list video. Not too much to be looking forward to. A lot of the things that I am watching have earnings this week and or have earnings the next coming week. So it's a pretty busy week. I don't expect the market to move too much, so let's go ahead and dive deep into it. But before we do, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to support the channel and keep the channel growing, guys. So, you know, the quality of the content goes up and you guys get more stuff along the way. So let's go ahead and dive deep into it. So first things first here is going to be NQ. Not too much going on here. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not expecting too much movement in the market. With earnings around the corner and a lot of these stocks that we're kind of just waiting on for things to happen with. NQ, keeping it simple. First area I'm looking at is 15,900. After that, I'll be watching 16,000 to the upside. So not too much there. Didn't see any trend lines that could get in the way for us. So that is about it for NQ for me right there. Next up is ES. Now ES is a little bit interesting on the chart, at least. Same idea behind NQ, because you know most of those tech stocks are under the S&P 500 as well, but we do have this 1 hour uptrend from the bottom side. So I'm either watching this 45.60 high on ES or going to be watching 45.80 for the potential upside, and then after that 4600. To the downside, I'm looking at this flat bottom at 45.30, and then after that room down to 4500. Reason being, exactly why I'm looking at 45.30 is we have this double bottom right here on the 1 hour, and then we also have this 1 hour uptrend that lines up with that as well if that doesn't break over pre-market. So that is what I am watching on ES. NQ, it's more towards the upside, so there's not really too much room to the downside that I see worth playing or really charting. So that's why I'm focused more on the upside with NQ, and then with ES4, there's two potential plays that, or I guess two potential ways we can play the market depending on how it breaks out or breaks down. So that is it. Next up is we can go to our stock watch list for the week. So first thing I have on my main watch list, and actually the only thing, is Microsoft. The reason why I'm watching Microsoft is it is $5 away, but it is one of the more cleaner setups because it doesn't have earnings this week, but it has earnings the next week after that. So we still have 1 week to play it freely. Contracts won't be too expensive. The premiums won't be too jacked up. But what I am watching is the 352 all-time high on Microsoft. You put this in 3 or 1 day, you can see that it is its all-time high at 352. And the high recently that it made was 352.25. And the high we made Friday, I believe, was 351.40 something, right? What was it? 351.43. So we could use that as potential entry, but I think the safest way to play this is just a few cents before the high at 352 and playing that into the all-time high and seeing how that plays out. So kind of playing just with momentum and strength there. That's how you play all-time highs. It's kind of just judging the price action at that point. There's no really good way to chart unless you have some good trend lines that kind of go along or correspond with the stock itself. Other than that, it's pretty much just all price action, reading momentum on the stock and seeing who's in control. So that is Microsoft as my main watch list. And for my side watch list, first thing is Nvidia. Nvidia doesn't have earnings for a bit. I'm not sure if I know it's not this week and it's not the next coming week, so it might be the week after that, but I'm not too sure on top of my head. But the thing I want to know with Nvidia is when it did have this crazy earnings run, if you focused over here, I just started learning about these when Nvidia actually had its earnings, or these blow off tops, especially off an all-time high. You know, run up $30 and then we come back. We ran up almost $30 during pre-market and after hours, just for it to all be retraced back all the way down back to 450. And then we actually did something similar when we did have earnings over here. Made the high at 420, we came back all the way down almost to 370. Came back down to 380, but at that point, I mean, that's kind of a blow off top as well. The things to know with that is you should be able to see some retracement or some heavy selling pressure along with it a lot of times with that. So with me learning that, that's why it's a side watch. I'm not going to be looking for too much on this. So it's a close watch though. I'll be watching at 450 though, just for a quick scalp and seeing if that selling pressure is still present on Nvidia. Next up is Tesla. I am watching the 285 area. I played this on Friday. We played the 280 break really smooth. It's clearly strong when it did break out. Lots of volume coming in on it. And the thing that I do like about 285 is that, yeah, we did break it, but we broke by 30 cents. So it's still a relevant level to me. It's still an important level for me to watch on it and keep a close eye on. The only thing is Tesla does have earnings this week, so the contracts are going to be a lot more expensive. The moves are going to pay out a lot less percentage-wise and money-wise. So it's going to be really hard to find a decent setup on this until Wednesday. So, but that's the setup on Tesla. I'm keeping it pretty simple. I'll be looking at the 285 level and not looking for too much because, like I said, contracts are going to be super inflated and just super overpriced just because of earnings this week. So, going to be just keeping my eyes on that level. And the last but not least is coin. You put this on the 4 hour, I believe. No, let's put this on the 1 year 1 day, I think. Aha. If you put this on the 1 year 1 day, you can see that we made a high, at least on this, on the 1 year 1 day chart, we made a high at 116.30. And the high we made on Friday, was Friday, right? Yeah, it was Friday. Made a high at 114.43. So not exactly a double top, but 115 is a pretty important level. It's just one of those psychological numbers that everyone's going to be looking at, or I guess psychological levels that everyone's going to be looking at on coin. So that's something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on out and seeing what kind of strength and momentum it has going into it. Coin obviously had a really good week, going from 85 all the way up to almost 115 and closing at 106, you know. So it's a good week for coin. Lots of movement in the crypto market, and of course, I think it's doing well with the lawsuit that they got hit with by who, I don't know who, but you know, obviously it's good things that they're winning it, or if they did win it. So it's something I have to look into. But just to chart up something quickly, I do like coin as a side watch. So, but besides that, there really isn't too much that I like. A lot of these other stocks don't really have good setups for me to either want to take or put capital on, or even worth showing to you guys, because they're not even worth it at that point because they're riskier. So I rather just give you guys the safest trades that I can see. So, but with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry there isn't too much. It's just what happens to be one of those weeks where there isn't too many setups, and this happens to trading, you know. Some weeks you get a lot of setups, some weeks you don't. So it's just part of the game. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the YouTube video that I just made for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you guys get alerted on the future videos that I make. When I put them out, you guys get alerted on those. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope you guys kill it this week. So, peace.